Storm Team 6 alert day. Let's check on the radar with Todd.
And the radar's pretty active once again this morning, Lauren, especially to the south of Indianapolis. For those of you to the north and to the east, I'll kind of just briefly point out that you could have a few spotty showers, but the bulk of this rainfall is going to stay in southern locations. Let's go all the way into downtown Bloomington here. You notice there's a few lightning strikes in the area right across campus, and as you go south of Bloomington, as you make your way down Walnut Street towards Tapp Road, you're dealing with some heavy rainfall. The eastern side, as you work your way to the mall towards Bloomington there, and eventually into the Eastern Heights area, you're dealing with some heavy rain, and that's going to continue to move into portions of Brown County. As you work your way towards Ellettsville and back towards Bloomfield, there's some spotty downpours, but the heaviest of the rain, again, moving through downtown Bloomington right now. We come up State Road 37 into Martinsville, and we're dealing with some moderate rainfall, and that's the way it'll be all the way into the 465 loop as you make your way towards downtown Indianapolis. Then as you go out Interstate 70, we're dealing with what we'll call lighter rain compared to what we've seen, but it'll still impact your morning drive, causing you to have to slow down on the roadways. Windshield wipers will definitely be going. And then there's another batch of very heavy rain in Illinois, and that is going to start to make its way into central Indiana as well. As this band of heavy rain extends, you can see a couple hundred miles off towards the west, even into Springfield. So getting a little concerned, especially south of Indianapolis, for some flooding concerns. And the National Weather Service has added some counties to these flood warnings, extended them east into the Bloomfield area, up into the Spencer area as well. And I would not be shocked here throughout the course of the next few hours if Morgan County, Monroe County, even into Brown and Lawrence County get added to these flood warnings as well. So that's a little bit of a concern for us here this morning, as this rainfall is really going to start to add up. We had a lot yesterday. You notice how spotty it is, though. We could see over 2 inches of rain down to the south. As you work your way to the north, you notice the rainfall, and these are just computer estimates. Hardly anything in Crawfordsville, just a little over 1/10 of an inch in Muncie. So not everybody gets into the heavy rain today, but at some point I do think everybody gets wet, so you really should just have the umbrella handy. As far as our biggest threats throughout the day today, it's probably flooding again in southern locations, as I mentioned. Lightning a concern, and a few storms this afternoon. Could have some gusty winds or a little bit of hail mixed in, but it's not a huge concern for us here today. I think the heavy rain and the lightning, again, by far the biggest threat for us, not only this morning, but throughout the entire day. Temperatures right now in the 60s, still kind of that muggy feel throughout the day today with the clouds and these showers off and on. We're looking at highs only right around 80 degrees. But as we go throughout the week, we start to build back in the heat and humidity. And with more in the way of sunshine, even starting tomorrow, our highs are back in the upper 80s. And some of you could even touch 90 degrees the next few days. It's just going to depend on the cloud cover and storm threats. As far as dry days, it looks at this point Wednesday and Friday are completely dry. But today is definitely the wettest day in our 7-day planning forecast. At 5:50, let's get you updated.